Welcome, friends, to a new episode of Direwolf. Feed the Beast, Direwolf. How you guys doing today? I am doing really well. Awesome. So today, I want to show you guys what I've been doing. I've been just going ballistic. So I've got a lot to show you, and we have a limited time, so we got to get started. I got some new body armor. Black quartz chest plate seems to be all right, similar to diamond, and then I got this cool witch hat. I just thought it was cool. It doesn't provide a lot of armor, but I thought it was cool. It makes me look awesome. I cleared out this area, and as you can see, I've got a death point number 1, death point number 2. So let's delete some of those. Yeah, I went down here and kind of got wrecked a little bit, and as you can see, I've been doing a little bit of exploring with some places. So we found the end. I found some podzol, a redwood forest, a seasonal forest, and then some coral reefs. But yeah, this is pretty much where I got my mine. It just goes down right there. You can see it. Nothing crazy. I started a little bit of botania, so we can get these going. I wanted to get some living rock ready. We got just the basic. We just got some pure daisies, turning stone into living rock, which is cool. Then we've got the petal apothecary. I've started a little bit of a farm. We've got potatoes and carrots over here, which is pretty cool. I think we kind of showed that in the last episode. And I've gotten, I went a little bit more ballistic on the tinkers. We've got a whole bunch of tinkers going on, which is really good. That's working out. And I've got some power. Basic power. I've just got a, I don't know what one this is, the 5 million unit from Ender.io. We've got some the photovoltaic cells, which run to a sag mill and an alloy smelter. Nothing crazy. And then I came in here and I found this ring, and I'm like, oh, look at that. Look at this. We've got flight. All thanks to DB, Dog Blessed. Guys, check him out. If you haven't seen his channel before, he's in the description. You should check him out. He's like a modded wizard. He's always the first to flight. Very good. So this is running on these guys here. So I've got some grid power. I made some of these with extra utilities. And I've got flowing water, which helps produce the power. And I've also got these back here, which help me get to the point where I could actually make them. I got those solar panels there to run this resonator, because if you look at, let's say, I think it's water. Here, if you look watermill, you need to make these stone burnt, and it requires polished stone in a resonator, and polished stone is made from bricks. Pretty easy, but it takes a lot of GP to run these, so I made 9 of those solar panels. They're pretty easy to make. Solar panels, this guy. So just a couple polished stone and some lapis, nothing crazy. That's been helping out. So we got flight. Here's a cool little mini game. Check this out. So there's a bee. You take a bee, you put it in the escatory, I don't know how to pronounce it, and you take it out like this, and there's a little mini game here. So you can do these mini games, and hopefully we can complete one together. Let's see. So you just got to play the matching game. Once you get them all matched, and it takes, I kind of have a little bit of a pattern to do. I don't know if there's a rhyme or reason to it, but I'll show you the reason why I'm doing it. And you could do this with all different bees. Work? Oh. Yeah, it takes a little bit, but I usually try the same pattern every time, and eventually I get it. It's a lot of clicking, and it's a little bit tedious, but there is a reason to do it. If you're kind of doing some mindless entertainment, you can do this. Work? Okay, now this one's gonna match. Look at that. It gives me some mossy combs and some notes. So now if we look at these notes, it looks mutation was discovered, wintry and marshy. Now I have a higher chance of success for making this common species. So if I right click, I learn it. Pretty cool, right? So this thing's pretty awesome, and you can do this over and over and you get more materials. So I've been doing that a bunch, and I've got a whole bunch of different combs. They went to the end, they killed the end dragon. I didn't participate then, it just happened. So One Handy Andy gave me some Dragon's Breath, which was super cool. So shout out to him. Thank you. You guys can check him out. He's a streamer. He's super awesome. He's on the team. And I got some Ender Air for Botania and some Mysterious Combs, which we will look at later. Pretty cool. I've really been... oh, trees. So, I know in the last episode, when we were talking to Shrimp Taco, we were going to get some new saplings. Well, we have some new saplings. So, get yourself a grafter. Really easy to make. We talked about it in the last episode, but I'll show you. Grafter. Really easy to make. A piece of bronze, 2 sticks. So, if you go over here, you can look at some of the leaves have changed. This is what I'm talking about. They've pollinated. So if I hit those, they will turn into apple oak leaves. See, oak leaves, apple oak leaves. I don't really care so much about those ones, but what I do know is I think there's some over here. Here's one. Silver birch and silver birch. Look at that. We've got silver lime saplings. Pretty awesome. So, if we get some bone meal, which I have a little bit of, pretty awesome. Let's go over here, put this guy down, and now, look at that. We've got a silver lime tree. How cool is that? And now we've got lime wood. Awesome. So exciting. I love it. It's really good. And now we have an endless supply of silver lime saplings. Super cool. So we'll start breeding up some more. I figured out what was wrong. We had bee houses. Bee houses do not automate. Bee houses from Forestry only give you the ability to start bees, like if you find these in a village. So I created some apiaries. See how there's a difference? There's a little extra piece of interface here. So they can automate. They work. They pull stuff out. They go in here. They go back in the system. Great. This is also for adding frames, which help bee production. We'll get into that later. But these are fully automated. I figured I'd show you guys how. This one's not fully automated because it keeps changing bees, and the bees get stuck since the only thing I have in the filter is a honeycomb. So this one's kind of a little bit goofy, but I just monitor it a little bit. I also did something. Let's fly over to spawn. Let's go super fast over to spawn, and I'll show you guys I made a spawn house. I want to show you guys what we started. So I have a presence in spawn. It's pretty cool. I'm not done with it. It's just a work in progress, but here we go. Check it out. I started up on this hill. The Shrimp Taco's right there, and I think Silver Pyro's next to me too. If you guys haven't checked them out, they are also in the description, so check it out. Since I have larch wood and some redwood, pretty cool stuff. So check out my sweet, sweet spawn house. Do a little circle round. Pretty nice. Yeah, it's it. There's still some stuff. I got to add windows and I got to add interior and stuff like that, but really cool. It's got multiple floors. We've got 2 floors. Boom. There's my bed. Spawn bed. Pretty sweet. And then we got this level up here. Pretty cool. We got a little fireplace. Looking pretty awesome. Look at that. I'm going to start putting stuff in here so I have stuff at spawn, which is nice. I'll be spending a lot of time here. I'm also going to be helping with some of the farms here, but it looks like One Handy Andy, I think, did this, where we started moving. I helped him move some of this stuff, so now we've got farms, we've got chickens, and all of that stuff going on. And we're starting to, it looks like, oh, they brought some of that coral stuff. What is this stuff called again? Chorus plant. So that stuff's just growing out of control. And yeah, pretty cool, right? And then I think, if I remember correctly, yeah, he was up here, Silver Pyro, but it looks like I just heard from him that he moved his base, so now he's going to be building this later, but so we could get to his place if we wanted. We'll check that out at another time. But what I want to get going on today, I figured I'd show you all that stuff. What I want to get going today is we want to get started on forestry. So I'm going to head back to my base and we will get started on creating the starting machines for forestry. Woohoo! All right, guys, we are back, and there's 3 basic machines you need to get started in forestry. You need, where are they? You need to be able to make sturdy casings, but you need a carpenter, you need a centrifuge, and you need a squeezer. So let's get started. Let's make the carpenter. We need a sturdy casing, so we need a bunch of bronze. Let's find our bronze. We've got a bunch of bronze here. That's copper, bronze. All right, so let's get, I think we need 3 of these. So let's get another brick here and do this. Boom. All right, so we've got 3 sturdy casings. Sweet. Carpenter. So we need 2 pieces of glass and 6 copper. So we've got some glass. We don't have that much. So let's make some. Let's put this in here. We'll smelt that up as it's going. I've been making potatoes for my main source of food at this point. It's working out pretty well. You know, I like it. And 3 more. There we go. So let's make this guy. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and boom. And the reason we're doing this, oh geez, I totally did that wrong. Oh man. There we go. And I need some more. Let's just turn these all into regular ingots. And then we'll put this guy here. There we go. Carpenter. Let's place this down so I can get some power. You know what? I think we'll just put it right on the front here. This is going to get reconfigured at some point, so I know it looks a little bit ugly, but that's okay. So we will also make the centrifuge, sturdy casing, and some quite clear glass. So I think I've got some more of that. I do. I think that's okay. That should work. Boom, boom. Sturdy casing. And that didn't work. So let's see. Oh, copper. That's why. All right, let's get some copper. We've got some of that. We need 6. Perfect. And the reason, I'll show you why. What? That didn't work either. What am I missing here? Sturdy casing. Oh, regular glass. Duh. Okay, centrifuge. Boom. Not the special glass. Quite clear. This is fused glass. That's why. Sorry about that. And then we'll put this guy here. So that's working. And then we're going to make the squeezer. And let's take a look. We'll look at some of these other ones too, but the 3 main ones you need are these. So, and that's tin. So let's get a tin block. We only need 1. We only need 1. Let's take that. 3, 3. So really it's the same pattern. You just need glass on the upper and lower. You need tin, copper, and bronze, and you can make each one of these. Now I think that these ones are going to be a little bit different. Yeah, these make a can, so you're going to do a bottler. The fermenter, you need gears. Yeah, so it's going to like grind stuff up. But these are the 3 you need. Now, what we can do is a centrifuge. Here's why you need a centrifuge. So when you have bees, they produce honeycombs, and you can take these combs, all these honeycombs here. I'm not going to use all of them, but you can put them in a centrifuge, and you can get product out of them. So as you watch, this will go up. Now we can get these to operate a little bit more efficiently by adding sockets and things to them, but we'll get into that later for improving this stuff. But I can't remember what they're called. Upgrades. I don't remember, but we will look at it at some point. So look at this. It makes honey drops and beeswax. Pretty cool. So we'll get plenty of stuff from them. Now what you can do with the carpenter is in order to make apiaries, you need what's called an impregnated casing. And to make that, you need seed oil. Now to make seed oil, you need to put seeds in a squeezer. So let's get some seeds and make some seed oil. Where are all my seeds? Now there is a way to automate this process. I know from certain packs. I don't know if there's a way to do it in this one, but we're going to definitely try to do it. And For some reason, I don't have any seeds. What? Am I just missing it? I think I'm missing it. Well, for some reason, I don't have any seeds. That's weird. I guess we could try these seeds. I don't know if they'll work. Will hemp seeds work? Let's see. Squeezer. Will we get seed oil? We do. So hemp seeds work. You can use regular seeds or hemp seeds, it looks like. So this produces seed oil. Now we'll take the seed oil and put it into the carpenter, because then what we're going to do is we're going to make new apiaries like this. So we have to wait until there's a full bucket in there, which I think it requires, I don't know how much it requires, but there's a way to automate this. We will do it. So let's see if we can get a bucket. Or we could make, I think there's canisters. Let's see. Here we go. Can. Tin. All right, so let's get some tin. Oh, we have tin. Oh, we've got perfect amount too. 12 cans. All right, so let's put this in the squeezer. And when there's enough in here, it'll fill a can. Now we'll take this can. I don't know if I have enough. I think you need 1,000 per can. Does it say how much is in there? It doesn't. Huh. Well, we'll wait to see. Eventually what we'll want to do is pipe it. So actually, do we have any liquid transfer pipes? Now that would be interesting. Let's see if we can make a liquid transfer pipe. Let's see what that'll do. Transfer. Liquid transfer node. So we need a bucket. Okay, we've got a bucket. Do we have any stone? We've got andesite. Let's make some stone. Whoops. And see if we can do this. Come on. Let's see here. There we go. All right, so let's, and then red, it was redstone, right? Let's see if we can make one of these. Maybe we can get this going right away. All right, so let's see if this will take this out of here. No, I only need one of those. What? And go like this. Ooh, it did. And it won't put it in there. Did it put it in here? It did. Sweet. So now, okay, this recipe won't work because lime wood doesn't work. But let's get some oak. And that should work. Oh, dark oak would work too. At least it should work. Let's see. All right. Still doesn't work. It might be because there's only enough. All right, let's move this. We'll finish that. Oops, nope. Pipes. Oh, nice. So I don't know why. Did it not work? Or can you not create a surplus? There's plenty of RF. It might be because maybe dark oak doesn't work. Maybe we actually need real oak trees. That's kind of dumb. Let's sleep for a second. And let's see if we can get ourselves an oak tree. Oh, and now I'm stuck. Great. Alright guys, we're back. So there's a little bug. If you're holding something in your hand like a tool or a weapon and you sleep, yeah, you get stuck in your bed and you have to reload your game or you have to die. So I'm not in the business of doing that. But anyways, I put some seeds in here. So its seed oil is flowing into this bad boy. So let's see if we can make ourselves an impregnated casing. And for some reason, it's still not working. What the heck? We need to make an apiary. Apiary. Impregnated casing. Seed oil into carpenter. 250 millibuckets. Okay, there it goes. There we go, we made it. Sweet. So now as soon as I get another 250, that's going to keep going. So let's put this bad boy in here. And we need, looks like slabs and regular wood. So let's get some regular wood. Okay. Let's take him out of there and then make a few slabs. There we go. Put him in there. Boom and boom. And we've made ourselves an apiary. Check it out. So we're going to make a whole bunch of these. Now, I know some of you might be a little bit more advanced and you already noticed, hey, we could use gendistry because it's in here. I think it's in here. Oh, it's not. Gendistry isn't in here, so we're doing it old school, which means we are completely doing forestry, which is fantastic. Gendistry isn't in here, so I was expecting to do this the easy way. Looks like we get to do it all the forestry way. I'm pretty excited about that. That's awesome. So we're going to make like alvearies, and we'll get into that. It's going to be super cool. So we've got another bee house. Boom. Or, well, not a bee house. Another apiary. We're going to make a whole bunch of these. So that's pretty much everything we've been doing. Now I want to talk a little bit about my plans before we wrap the episode. This is really going. And we're going to get some seed oil that's just going to... looks like we've got another one. So we can... Let's make our other one too. Here we go. Let's do this. Boom. And 2, 3, 4, 5. And now we've got a whole bunch more. Sweet. There we go. Awesome. Making bees. We're going to have bee production. It's going to be crazy. So I've got a few ideas for how we want to do this. Over here, I haven't decided yet. Maybe you guys can help me decide. I have, once we breed up all the trees, I'm going to lay out a whole tree area for all of our trees to be. And I'm just going to place them in there and kind of make little areas where they should all be, which is going to be pretty cool for all the different design trees. I'm going to fill up this whole space with all different types of trees. But what I was thinking is I'm going to make a bee area. So I'm thinking maybe our bee area is going to be over here. Our tree breeding area will be there, but our bee area will probably be here and maybe over in this region, and then over here will be all trees. I don't really know yet. What I do know is where I'm going to put my base, which is going to be up here. And I've already started laying it out. It's kind of crude, but here's the center block. And I'm going to start making a big circle that goes out to about here and goes all the way around. And I'm going to probably bring this down a few levels, probably to about this level. So, what, 79? Actually, we'll probably put it to 80. So I got to terraform all of that, and then I'm going to build it into the land. And I'm going to build a big circle, and we're going to make it, it's going to be a pretty cool base. I'm excited. So we'll get some of that going. Watch out, bees. Yeah, see, that's what I was talking about. See, if you stay by them, they'll get mad. But if you scoop them, they'll hit you. Look at, I lost 2 things, but I gained a princess and a meadows. So that's pretty good. Cool. Well, all right, guys, if you like this episode, stomp that like button. It really helps me out. We will get to breeding the next set of trees in the next episode, which is probably going to be silver lime and something else. I don't really know, but we've got carpentry going, squeezer, and centrifuge for producing all your combs and getting honey. Totally awesome. All right, guys, don't forget to stomp that like button and like and share on all your favorite social media, and I will catch you guys in the next episode.